Hi, welcome to today's episode. Today I thought I'd turn it into a bit of a one-sided discussion. That's more like a talking head video than the usual fare. The reason being, I recently did two trades with two fellow collectors here in South Africa. And it got me thinking, there's been a lot of discussion locally, at least. I know that this is an issue in the US as well, and I've seen issues raised with Southeast Asian collecting communities as well. The whole issue around scalping and grabbing of new stock off the shelves and then offloading them when when you don't consider yourself a collector, or you aren't considered by the others in the community as a genuine collector, then offloading the stock at inflated prices. So that's really been doing the rounds in our discussion groups and on Facebook, and yeah, some of that can turn pretty ugly pretty quickly. And I was just reminded about it now recently when I did the trades, that there's still that camaraderie, and giving each other a helping hand, and not trying to get one up on the other guy, trying to get something that's hard to find just for yourself. And I did two very smooth trades with these two guys. I've known them for years, and we have done trades or sales amongst each other before. One of them being the short card Super that I featured in one of my newer videos that I found on the shelf. I actually traded that for something more to my liking that one of the guys did find. So yeah, I'll show you what I traded for, and then give you a bit of background about that. See you around. Right, let's get to these trades. I'll continue the discussion as we go along. But yeah, it basically just boils down to it being frowned upon that guys that don't, collect Hot Wheels or as a hobby, or aren't active in the community, they're the guys that have got just enough knowledge to, whenever there's new stock available in store, and I stress this because in South Africa we don't get a lot of stock. We don't get the quantity, and we don't have the amount of stores that stock premium Hot Wheels. So that exacerbates the problem for us. If I just think about my situation here, is we have basically one Toys R Us in a 400, and there's not another one in a 400-kilometer radius from it. That's it. It serves the whole Southern Cape community. They're the only ones that at this stage stocks premium castings, let's say on a regular basis. We've got one or two other retailers that might get them every once in 3 months or whatever. And it's not consistent. You don't know when new stock's dropping in, so it's a big problem for a lot of the guys. It's really frowned upon, and it's some say, yeah, but there's nothing wrong with going into a store, and if you see something you like, you just buy everything, every copy you can find of it, and that is fine. But if you're not doing it for that, you're doing it for the money, and you sort of just buying it up and inflating the prices and offloading the whole lot, you sort of robbing other collectors, guys that are out on the hunt, of the chance to pick up these models at retail prices. You're now forcing the guys in the area to pay your inflated prices because you have got some sort of shady deal with the guys that are in store, or with the managers, or you've got access to the storeroom, or whatever the case may be. You've heard all the stories, you've seen all the posts. It's it can get quite ugly. So I don't stress about it too much myself. Probably because I'm a bit picky with what I spend my little money on. So it doesn't, I'm not the kind of guy that'll, every time there is new stock in the store, I'll drop a lot of cash in there. It doesn't work like that for me. So I suppose that's why it doesn't doesn't get to me that much. But yeah, having said that, there are a couple of models that, because we've only got the one store that really has got decent stock, I do have to look to other collectors for assistance and for trades or for sales amongst each other, and then it becomes an issue if there's one or two guys that have gobbled up all of the stock and then forcing you to pay double or even triple depending on what castings they have. So I'll get to the first trade first. These aren't what you would consider rare. I love Porsches. I've said this before. Obviously, it's an iconic Rothmans Racing livery that they've got here. These two I traded from a guy, and incidentally, the same guy that makes these protectors. He makes standard size protectors, and he makes these, the ones for the wider pop culture and car culture cars. I'll link his description, his details in the description below. His name's roediekruger. If you're ever in the market, if you're a local collector and you're in the market for some protectors, this is the guy to get them from. Okay, and we traded. I'll tell you, I traded the VW, the Moon Eyes VW Team Transport set. I traded for these two, and I think we both walked away very happy with our trades. I always wanted two of these. I might consider opening up one, but at this stage, I still like looking at them in the package. So yeah, we'll save that for another video. And then, as mentioned, I traded the short card Mazda RX-7 Super that I had. I traded for the 57 Chevy. Right? Some would say I'm crazy. Some would say, wow, that's a brilliant swap. This is just more to my liking. I don't know. If I was considering buying a Super off somebody or importing a Super, this would probably have been in the top two for 2020 of the 2020 Supers. I mean, this is just absolutely brilliant. I've got the basic as well that I featured in another video when I found the other short card. Like this. This is brilliant. I love the execution. Love the wheels. I love the color. Just wow. It's just so much better than the basic as well. And sometimes you can't easily distinguish between the basic and the Super apart from the wheels. But this one is really a step above. So Stuart, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man. And then a bit of an added bonus. Stuart knew that we were doing the trade in my my birthday week, so he sent me a little bonus. And this is the sort of thing that prompted me to make this video. He didn't have to do this. It was knowing Stuart. It probably isn't that big of a surprise, but that's just the kind of guy he is. Make sure that everybody walks away from the trade completely happy, and in some cases more than happy. It's a brilliant little Super. I've been wanting one for a while, so that's another one to cross off the list. So yeah, thanks for that, man. That's much appreciated. And this is the other side of the coin, the part where you help each other out, and you don't ask too many questions. You just do it. You just you do a good trade. You do a smooth trade, and don't get greedy. That's basically it, I suppose. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. Thanks for the trades. I'm hoping that the situation improves for everybody. It's for the betterment of the hobby and for the community at large. Right, so those are my two trades. If you like the video, give it a like. If you want to leave a comment, please do, and subscribe if you want to be notified of future videos. See you next time. Keep well. Cheers.